Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So the last video I was explaining to you guys that I had to reconstruct or reconfigure the journal that I had going on because it was getting gator mouth, right? So I just went old school with it, and then I'm going to add my own touches to achieve the look that I wanted to achieve inside of the journal. So that, like I said, I'm just going to go old school, and I haven't quite got it completely figured out, but you know this, I forgot what we call this. We did this in scrapbooking. I forgot what the name of it is. I don't know if it came from Kathy Orta or what, but probably check her channel out and go from there or not. It's you guys know what it's called. It's simple. But anyway, let me show you what the plan is. So I love how that looks that way, and then that way, and then the inside, instead of just leaving it plain. So I did go ahead and cut what I had. I cut it down the center, and some of the edges are a little bit jagged, some more. This one's not so bad, but some a little bit more. But anyway, no, because that's not the edge that I cut. It's this edge, duh. And I'm not liking this part, so I'm sure I'm gonna change that. And this is a pocket to add something in there. But anyway, we're getting away from where I wanted to go. Okay, so I've got some double-sided tape here. I'm gonna lay this one on here like so, and then we'll glue that down. Well, it's taped. Now this piece here, it was in the center, right? Because I was gonna hook it somehow into the next one. But what I've done with the next one is I've gone ahead and set this up. So the idea that I have is these are tabs, like, okay. So these are tabs, and this is the way that I have connected this piece to the envelope and the envelope to this page, right? So same thing I'm going to do here, but okay, then that's this part is for aesthetics, and the back part is where I'm going to use, and I've just got the paper clip there so it's not all over the place, but this part will connect into that tab. That way it's free and able to move. And then this piece is going to go into the center, and I have 3 pieces for this center part here, right? And they're going to go in the center like that. And then I have to, why didn't I create the tabs for this? I don't know, but I should have. What was my idea in behind this one? Because I know I created tabs other places. So this one is gonna have to get tabs to connect to this tab, just like this one. So I'll do that, and then this piece goes like so. Okay, so that's where I'm at with this right now. And for the centerpiece, what I was showing you, the centerpiece, I'm calling the centerpieces, these floating pieces, I'm just gonna call them the floating pieces. They're gonna hook into the spine part right through here. So I just need to figure out where I want it to lay, because I don't want it, I could have it up high or down low, and I need to figure out if that's where I want to go with this one, because depending, is, you know, may change the look of what's going to be visible. So what I think I'll end up doing is, if I put it there, I also kind of wanted to leave the option open if I wanted to try something else, but I don't know about that yet. So I'm just gonna, you know, just kind of play it by ear. Now, I'm gonna do a 3-hole punch, 3-hole punch. What do we call that? I'm going to use the thread, wherever it is, the old typical, I can't even think of what we call that. You guys, I'm so out of the loop, but I am learning and remembering every time I craft, which is not every day, but as I can. So anyway, I'm gonna do just a typical 3, and that's where I'm gonna connect this envelope into my binding. What is that? What is this? My spine, into my spine. So I'm gonna take a break here and check out that's a message from my mom. I'll be right back. Okay, everyone, so I'm back. I'm gonna add this into the previous video, so it's just one video. But so I think what I was saying in the first video, because I did make another video that I am not posting, but I did finish this spine and I love the way that it turned out. So I just, you know, I had ripped all the pages apart and then created another spine using the file folders and then covered that with Tyvek, because I'm still learning the processes of everything, but it's just reinforced again. So look how squishy that is. So I just got another idea, which I already kind of knew how I wanted the cover to be. So this kind of is getting me a little bit excited about that. But anyway, so let me show you what I've got and where we are. Okay, so this was the first page. So all I did was I added this page onto that little flap that was on the end of that. And I still really, now I like this one because I changed that out. I like this layout a lot better than the last one was. I really like this layout. And I may go in and do a little bit more. I may not, it just depends. I want to leave this page blank. And what I liked before, but I never did before when I was journaling before, when I love beautiful pages, right? I really just want to see the page itself. And so that's what I've done with this journal. And you'll see it throughout. I've left the pages whole for the most part, so you can just enjoy the beauty of that. And so this page is in there a little bit crooked, but it's still good, guys. And so I added this little envelope with tabs so that I could enjoy the beauty of just the digital kit itself, that page itself. And this is a floating page. Now here, this is a pocket. I'll go in and fix that. And to me, this looks like it needs something extra, even though I did add these little accents in. And this is how I attached this page into that spine. And I was struggling with that, trying to figure out what do we call that. And when I said it to myself, I said it's the stack the deck. And I believe that is what this is, the old timey stack the deck way of doing things. So this is the next little layout, but these are those tabs. Okay, so this here little accent piece, and I just included these for aesthetics, these little accent pieces, but I did a tricky little thing. I guess not a tricky thing, but I did a cute little thing. They are pockets. I think this one is a side pocket here, so I can stick something in here, and these on the bottom are top loading pockets. It's a top loading pocket. And also I think one of these has a pocket. Yep, there it is. There's a pocket there, and there's another pocket here somewhere, and then there's a little side pocket, and this is a pocket. So I did have little secret things going on just to add more interest and interaction within the journal. And so I got sidetracked. I keep getting sidetracked. So these little pieces are these 1, 2, and 3. And that's how this page is connected to this flap with this page, with these little tabs right here. So these are what I'm calling floating pages, but it's just the typical, let me say that again. What I'm calling floating pages are just simple ways that we add signatures to the spine with making your typical journals, but I'm calling them floating pages here. So this is a floating page. This is a little floating page setup. And see, I've left that page plain because I just absolutely love this. And this is a floating page. And again, just leaving all of this plain. Here, I did it again, but I loved the way that these tabs came out and the way that the brown ties in beautifully with this, the blues and the faded blues. I love all of that. Plus with the accent here, so I've kept this, I'm gonna keep this plain like this. This page may get something else a little bit. And there's lots of interaction going on here. So even though I have like plain pages, and I think no, this is all tied. These are all stitched, but some of them are open for pockets. But I just love how that turned out. And this, I'm working on this here because that's kind of irking me a little bit. And my idea in behind this journal was as you can see with me talking about Stack the Deck, I knew I started out scrapbooking, and so I kind of went back to the scrapbooking, and I was thinking about Kathy Orta and all of the photo mats, as she would call them, as we would call them. But yes, these are photo mats page. As you can see, actually throughout the journal, like that's a photo mat, and I wanted to make that like a key component of this journal. So I do have one more page to add in here and some other ideas, but if you'll look, this is how the journal is right now, plus the other page that'll go here. This is the width of it. I hope that's in camera. I haven't been checking this, it's in frame. This is the width here, and if I go in and embellish too much, that's going to be where all of this extra work into doing this spine will be wasted. So I will restrain myself and, what is the word that I'm looking for? Restrain is going to be good enough. But yes, I will, keep that in mind because I don't want to go all crazy like that, because I just want this to be nice, compact, and cute, cutie patootie. But anyway, so I'm gonna get this video uploaded and let you guys know where I'm at with this. So, to stay in touch with you guys. Have a wonderful morning. Did I really just say that? Yes, I did. Some of you have a good morning, a wonderful morning. Some of you have a wonderful grand rising. Some of you have a wonderful evening, and some of you have a wonderful night, wherever it is that you are. Till next time. Shall I put that in there or take that part out? Child. So this is what I have, you guys. I think I was explaining that I was going to do the Stack the Deck. Well, see, when I just said it there, it just came to me. So this is what it looks like from this angle, and I love how squishy and malleable that spine is. So